Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time on my channel, please make sure you hit the subscribe button below and also to remember to like and comment. So we're going to be cooking today is some fried rice, chicken, grilled chicken and some salad, and just as good as you are looking at it right now. So if you stay tuned on the channel, I will be teaching you step by step on how to cook this exact yummy fried rice with chicken and salad. Yeah, so let's get right into it. So guys, when cooking fried rice, these are the exact ingredients that we're going to be using today. And like I did say to you, I always try to make sure that I'm teaching you the easiest method ever when it comes to cooking any some sort of food. It's just so obviously we can all always enjoy the yummy meal, and you can always try my method just to see if it makes it a lot easier for you to cook certain things. So as you can see that all my ingredients are now here. The only thing that's not showing in this video right now is just that I added a little bit of butter at the end of this cooking. So you can see I've got some oil, and that's going to be the first thing that we're going to be putting into the pot once it's a little bit heated up. And I've got some curry, I've got some Maggi, I've got some salt, I've got thyme, and then I've got some Scotch Bonnet dice in there. The reason why I put that is you guys already know I love my spice, and I always make sure that anything I cook is spicy. That's optional, and it's totally up to you if you want to put that in. And you can see that I've got some prawn, some chicken, and I've got some frozen mixed veg. I've also got some sliced onion, and I've also got my rice already washed. So this rice that I'm using right here is the best rice you can ever buy for anything. It's so good. The rice is really good for both jollof rice and fried rice. It doesn't go mushy on you or anything like that, no matter how long you cook it for. I'm going to be leaving a link below that'll show you where to buy. So what we're going to be doing first now is, as you can see that my pot is already dry, I'm going to be throwing in some oil. And you don't have to add a whole lot, and the reason why I'm not adding everything is because I'm still going to pour butter at the end. So yeah, that should be perfect. And after the oil, I'm just going to be putting in the onion. So you can use as much onion as you want. This you will definitely disappear by the time you finish cooking, so it doesn't matter if you use a lot of onion or if you use little or use a whole onion. I usually use a lot of onion, and it's just because it gives me that perfect smell and the right taste when I'm cooking fried rice. So as you can see there, I'm just frying up that onion a little. So now we're just going to add in the thyme, and then we're going to add in the curry. You can use as much curry as you want. It depends on how colored you want your fried rice to be. Some people like it very light, so they don't put much. And that's some salt. I'm gonna be adding in the salt, and I'm just gonna be adding in there as well the Maggi. If you throw your Maggi in like that, the oil is gonna melt it anyway, so don't worry about that. And there's the Scotch Bonnet going in as well. And just stir until just want the onion to be well fried before I put anything else in. So once that is done, the next thing that we're going to be throwing into our pot there is the washed rice. You have both two ways that you can make this. I usually just wash my rice and then cook it from the start, and you can also parboil your rice before you use it. That makes it a lot quicker as well when you're cooking. I usually like to do mine this way because it helps the seasoning goes right into the rice. So we're adding the rice now. And then I'm just going to mix that really well. And once that is mixed, Make sure you mix that really well. Like I said, this is definitely the healthier option of making fried rice. You don't need to keep frying every little thing that goes in there. I barely fry anything, to be fair. So, and it still tastes as good and as yummy as any other fried rice that you've ever tasted before. So once that is done, what I'm just going to be doing is adding in a little bit of water. You can maybe add in warm water or just add in a normal water as well. Any water is fine. So now that the water is gone in, I just need the seasoning to go in well into the rice, and I'm just going to be covering that up and give it about 10 to 15 minutes for the rice to cook, and then we're going to come back and throw everything else that needs to go into the rice in. So while we're waiting for the rice to cook a little, I'm just going to go on there and get my chicken ready for the oven. So as you can see, what I usually do with my chicken is I wash them, season them, and put them in the freezer, and let it marinate for roughly about 3 to 4 days. And then when I'm ready to use it, I'm just only adding in a little bit more seasoning and then put it straight right in the oven. It does make it a lot easier for me that way, because then I'm not eating chicken, but I'm freshly seasoning, and by the time you bring it out, it doesn't taste good at all. So I'm just going to be adding a little bit of this liquid Maggi. It's really good, this liquid Maggi. I use it for every little thing. They are so good. I like the chicken one. It also comes in beef, so if you ever see them anywhere, they also sell them in Tesco, so you can grab them anywhere, in any store that you go into. So once I add in a little bit of that liquid, I'm just going to mix that all together into the chicken, and also I'm going to be adding in some all-purpose seasoning. Here we are. A little bit of that. That's because that's got a lot of other seasoning just in there. So, and with my chicken seasoning, mix all that together, as you can see. And then put them all to go in the oven. While you're doing that, you can also pour on the rest of the seasoning on there. Right, so now that we can see that is now cooked, so you can always taste the rice. If it's not soft enough, you can add a bit more water, but mine is perfect this way. So what we're going to do is just add in everything else. So this is some mixed veg that I'm throwing in there. So you put in the mixed veg, and then I'm going to be adding in the prawn, and also the cooked chicken. And then just mix everything all together. Now what you're doing at this stage is you're literally just letting it steam, so you can reduce your cooker, put on a low E or turn it off. What I usually do is turn mine off, and I'm just going to add in that butter. You don't have to mix the butter in, you let it literally melt into the rice itself, and you just cover everything back up and let it steam. So while we're waiting for the rice and the chicken to be ready, I'm just going to quickly mix up my salad. So that's just a normal salad bag that you buy out of Tesco, and I'm just going to throw that in a bowl. You can put in as much as you want, obviously. And then I'm just going to, so I usually use just normal mixed veg, Just rinse it out, put a bit of cold water in it and leave it for a couple of minutes, and once it's ready you can use it for your salad. I've got some baked beans. I've also washed that out. I don't really like the sauce on baked beans when I'm using it for salad, so I usually wash mine out. I've got some sliced tomatoes. Just throw that on it as well. And I've got some cucumbers. That's also already sliced. You can peel your cucumber if you want, obviously, but I leave mine that way. And what I've also done is I've just boiled some egg, so I'm going to be throwing on a couple of boiled egg. I've already sliced that out as well. So once you put in the boiled egg, a lot of people put a lot of other things in salad. You can put some pasta, you can put basically anything veggie, you can throw it in there as well. I like mine this way, so it doesn't mean you have to make yours exactly the same way. You can put anything else that you want in yours, and you can serve it with either mayonnaise or salad cream. I usually use mayonnaise. I don't like salad cream. And I'm just going to cover that up with some cling film, and that's ready to go in the fridge now. Okay, so as you can see, guys, after leaving that to steam for roughly about 5 to 10 minutes, our fried rice is now ready. It's really seasoned, well seasoned, and very colourful and very moist as well. That's the reason why I kept a little butter at the end. I don't like my fried rice so dry. Don't put too much oil, but you can pour butter in it and just right. So guys, that's our fried rice ready. You can see our chicken also is ready, and I'm just going to be putting some fried rice in my plate and also garnish it with some salad. Like I did say, I prefer to use mayonnaise, and you can use obviously mayonnaise or salad cream for your salad if you want to. So that's all done now, and we're gonna be back here again next time to show you another yummy meal that we're gonna be cooking next. You have a lovely day. Bye.